Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, we're reviewing the Bronco Sport Black Diamond. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Kengar Ford here in American Fork, Utah for giving me some time with this Bronco Sport. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a turbocharged 1.5 liter 3-cylinder that goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 25 around town and then 29 on the highway, with power outputs being 181 horsepower and then 190 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, we've got a really boxy design. Notice how it's raised on either side, and then I love the Bronco decal there in the center. And then you guys can see here with the circular headlight design, got to break up the boxiness a little bit. Got the Bronco logo there in the center, and then you guys can see down below with how the front end's kind of sculpted for approach angle a little bit. Anyways, putting it all together, especially in this desert tan, it definitely has an off-roader appearance. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 225, 65, 17 in the front and over in the rear. And you guys can see they did the steely theme with the wheels. That looks really cool. Now these aren't the most aggressive tires, but you know, they'd get the job done, I think. Now taking a few steps back so you guys can see the fender flares here, and then notice the Bronco logo there with our Big Bend logo, and also trying to get my shadow out of the way. But here's your full side view. Now down below you guys can see this for the glass to pop it open, which is definitely a nice feature. And then you got this for the whole hatch itself, and looks like we got a cargo cover built in from the factory. It also doubles as like a shelf, it looks like. That's nice. So it's a cover slash shelf. That is ingenious. We also have a 12 volt here in the back as well, and then yeah, pretty ample storage for how small this is. When you're all done, you've got this handle and just pop it. Really cool taillight design that you guys can see with all of the logos here on the back. And putting it all together, let me you guys think about the overall design here on the Bronco Sport. Now taking a look at the door panel, you guys can see soft touch down below, and then you got some more storage below that, which is nice. And they do have these cloth seats here with this particular package. I like the design on them though, I think that looks nice. Oh, it looks like there's a little bit of vinyl here on the side too. Legroom is actually surprisingly good. Got little holders right there, and then you guys can see with the vents in the back, and then oh, vinyl in the center. Interesting. Cup holder armrest, and then headroom. It's good. Now taking a look at the front door panel, you guys can see soft touch here at the top, and then more of that padding down below. Got all of our window controls here, mirror adjustments, and then we do have blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. And then taking a look at the front seat again with the cloth, got a little bit of the vinyl trim on the side, it looks like. And then down at the bottom too. Manually adjustable for the seat itself, and then we have all of our light controls here on the side. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you guys can see soft touch all around. We got practical controls here on the front, so for like the center stack, voice command, phone controls, volume controls, cruise control as well. And then you guys can see these stalks there on the back. And then with the gauge clutch, you can see it's analog for the most part. We do have that screen there in the center though that we can use to scroll through different menus, see different bits of info on systems within the vehicle. And then in reverse, we do have a backup camera with trajectory lines that turn with the steering wheel, and got the zoom function with that as well. As for the rest of the infotainment system, response time is pretty good. I think it's easy to use overall. We do have some physical buttons down below, and then storage space right there. And the dash is actually soft touch, which is a nice feature. Single zone climate here in the Bronco, and then you guys can see down below with their little charging area. Shifter for the 8-speed automatic, parking brake with our auto hold, and then we do have our GOAT modes, which will pop up here in the center. I guess we technically have one off-road mode, sand mode. That's funny. Anyways, good storage here in the center console. Nice padding on the top, and then with the glove box, that's pretty dang large. Now you guys can see here at the window sticker 2024 Big Bend, and of course the door shut on me. Anyways, Black Diamond Off-Road Package $12.95. It's got some underbody protection with it as well, but the biggest part is the graphics and the wheels and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, total MSRP is $35,295, and let's see how it drives. Let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility over the hood, both the mirrors. Just do a blind spot monitoring throughout the rest of the rear, and we're actually going to reverse out. So yeah, let's set off in the baby Bronco. So I didn't even know this package existed until I came in today, and I was like, wow, this is cool, this is new, or at least I think it's new. I haven't seen one of these yet. I've obviously seen the Badlands. I've reviewed quite a few of those. That's more of the hardcore off-road Bronco Sport, because that comes with a twin clutch system that mimics a rear locking differential, a little bit more aggressive, all-terrain tires, and so that one's just, yeah, more off-road ready, I suppose. Whereas this one, this is the all show and no go package, as I like to put it, where it's is more about looks rather than actually adding capability, which I don't think is a bad thing for this, because here's the deal. I shouldn't say nobody, but very, very few people are actually going to take these off-road. So this having what it has, I think, is just fine, if you ask me. So first off, seat comfort with this it's good. I like it. I think they've done a good job there. Good torque with this powertrain as well. Again, you wouldn't think that a 3-cylinder would be very, very good at all, but it seems like it manages just fine. But again, we're just in a parking lot, so we'll kind of hold judgment for now. Interesting, I just drove a Maverick before this, and the Maverick was definitely a little more comfortable with that slightly longer wheelbase. Oh wow, this thing's torquey. Not nearly as quick as the 2.0, but it's got some power. It's honestly got some power. Not too shabby. Yeah, brakes are good too. And we'll kind of get on it a little bit more here. Transmission's smooth. Yeah, this is pretty quick actually. For a 3-cylinder, man, this thing moves. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Gonna turn here and see how what that's like. Yeah, seriously, not bad. So, to cap things off here with the baby Bronco, the Bronco Sport, or at least this package on it. 3-cylinder, pretty solid. I think this looks cool on the outside. Man, does it look cool. And it's way more affordable than the Badlands. Way more affordable. I think that is very appealing all in itself. So, let me know what you guys think about this new package. It's not as off-road ready as you might think, but it's got the looks, and I think that's what most people are just like, that's what most people are looking for. Is they're not as concerned about, at least with this vehicle, right, not as concerned about the actual off-road readiness, which this would still be able to do camping trails and dirt trails just fine, but I think they're more concerned about just having like a cool looking vehicle for under $40,000. Let me know what you think about it.